Alright, so yo, we got the Kid Laroi's album, the first time. Now, yo, we have been waiting for this album for a long time. We've been teasing it for like damn near, I feel like it's almost 2 years. So, you know, we hear Apple Music, you know, and he dropped a few singles. Well, Bleed is, well, I've been playing that song when I'm in the fields, but Bleed is fire. What Just Happened? Love Again, Can We? Bro, that shit fire, bro. Apparently, they say this album is insane. Over the last few days, bro, this album ain't even out in the rest of the world. What do you mean over the last few days? Bro, did you get this before, even before me? The last few days.
Growing up, I used to wanna be my Uncle Wayne, until I saw his body laying in the grave. Rest in peace. Growing up, I used to want a Jeep Wrangler, until I got to drive a range. Growing up, I used to have a lot of friends, fuck 'em all, until I saw the money change them. Growing up, I used to want a lot of hoes, until I met Ben Franklin. I'm writing this from a place that you ain't heard about, and you can only come in through the word of mouth. That's real. Growing up, I used to tell my mom, work it.
Hey man, I'm not hating, bro, but I don't pay leaks, you know, because I'm a rapper myself. I'm not a famous one, but I do rap. And if someone went in my hard drive and leaked my shit, I'm gonna be pissed off too. But I do understand why you want to get leaks, because sometimes those songs aren't dropping, so you might as well just, you know, play the leak. I played 2 songs from Juice WRLD that leaked, and it wasn't on purpose. It was an accident, but they did hit.
It out. I worked it out, but now still somehow shit ain't working out. Growing up, I watched my favorite rappers' interviews. I ain't believe them when they said it ain't all what it seems. But now I'm here and realize they were telling truth. Cause you sacrifice yourself for everybody's needs by any means.
But why is it that these lyrics hit a lot more harder now that I'm hearing the song again? I actually don't know. I reacted to this song, like the first half anyway. But these lyrics hit a lot more harder now that I'm hearing it back.
I'm married to the game for this diamond ring, and I spend more time with her than anybody else it seems. Courtside with my bitch, we can't see the nosebleeds. After party, Boosie bellows, hoes make they nose bleed. Always stressing about my brother, I know this shit hard on him. Always stressing about my mama, but I know that God got him. I'm stressing out more now than what I did at rock bottom, and I'm blowing more clouds, hoping that'll help stop it. It's all smoke and mirrors with these bitches, it's all smoke and mirrors with them all. For real. Promised the world and delivered me an atlas, but I guess that's how it goes. I don't know why I can't believe it. Oh yeah, all nothing ever is this season. I thought my name.
Oh, them background vocals are heavenly. Holy, bro, them background vocals are fire.
My dreams. This ain't what it seems, no.
Speaking of social media, make sure y'all niggas follow me on my Instagram right up here.
Hey John, it's been really cool. It's Mom. Just wanted to check up and say I miss you.
Thanks, bro. This song is fire.
When you get a chance. Love you.
We been to hell and back together, you're my closest friend. Shit, you probably know me better than I know myself, and you're the reason why I never rest. And walk into the crib, high as hell, head full of stress. I love you even though sometimes I forget to text. I give everything even if it means I have nothing left.
I'll say the album is fire. There is a few songs where I'm like, you know, it's not like bangers, but it's still fire. I feel like 8.5 is alright. I feel like for me, I feel like it's like a 7. A 7.5 to an 8. Because there's songs on the album that are fire, and there's songs on the album that I'm like, yeah, this shit is fire, but it's not like something that I can, you know, go back and replay all the time. Especially with that singing from NBA, bro. That shit was funny.
Probably know me better than I know myself, and you're the reason why I never rest. And walk into the crib, high as hell, head full of stress. I love you even though sometimes I forget to text. I give everything even if it means I have nothing left. And even at your worst for us, you tried your best. And all the shit that we went through together, I just won't forget. You check me when I spend lots of money that I make. You tell me you won't ever let me make the same mistakes. You making shit we had it good and then we lost it all. A year later, hiding narcotics in the wall of the apartment we was living in King's Cross. Always thought my uncle was a boss, but now we up with God, I thought he was invincible. 9th grade, turned around and said, fuck my principal, and dropped out. And this was at the time that we ain't have a house, and me and you was...
Holy, bro, Laroi talking a lot of shit. And I can relate to it, bro. I can relate to the same kind of thing, bro. I can relate to it, bro. I can relate to the same type of things, bro. It's like, my mom was a single parent, and she raised, bro, like, she had 10 kids, apparently. Well, that's what she told me. And, like, I mean, I was born here. I'm not born in Africa, but I can speak the language. I can speak my mom's language and everything like that. I know the culture. But it's like, she brought 10 people, 10 of her siblings, 10 of her brothers, 10, like, she brought, like, her kids, 10 people to New Zealand. You know, and she did it as a single parent, bro. She was sending $500 every week to her kids in Africa, bro. Like, she left Africa because they had like a civil war. And I asked her, I was like, bro, how did you do it? Because, bro, when I was born, like my father, right? Because I have a different dad compared to the rest. You know, like, I'm my only child. You know, I do treat my brothers and sisters like we're real blood, but they go their own dad. And, you know, like, they wanted my mom to have an abortion. And that's facts. And that's facts. That's actually facts, you know? Like, because when my dad had sex with my mom, he thought that my mom was going to take Plan B. You know, take the pill. But my mom, hold on, I don't know why I'm yelling. I'll take this off. But my mom, she was like, yo, I'm not doing that, bro. I'm not trying to have an abortion. That's not how I roll, bro. I want to keep it, you know? And he was like, yo, if you're keeping that shit, then I'm out. I'm out of your life. I'm leaving. And she was like, you can leave if you want. Because, you know, I'm not going to kill the child. And it's like, and that child turned out to be me. So, you know, and it's like, we try to get him, we try to get him, you know, we try to take him to court and be like, yo, you know, and he was like, look, I know that's my son right there. I know. But he was like, bro, I got another wife and kids. I don't want them to find out that I got another child from another lady. And I asked my mom every day, I was like, bro, why didn't you ask for child support, bro? You could have asked for the bag. And she was like, yo, that's not me. I'm not someone to steal someone else's hardworking money. And I was like, fair enough. But, you know, like, he left. He got to pay for the consequences. And she was like, look, you know, it is what it is, you know, and she worked 3 jobs, you know, to do what she had to do. And it's tough, you know, it is tough, but I'm glad to be here, you know. And people ask me like, yo, what about your dad? You don't care about him? You know, do you ever want to see him? I'm like, look, I've gone my whole life. I've never seen him before, you know, and I doubt that I'll ever get to see him, but he doesn't want me. So there's nothing really I can do. I'm happy for him. Hopefully, you know, his new wife, his new kids, you know, they're doing good. But, you know, it is just what it is. So, and it's facts, bro. Kids are really growing up for real, for real.
Was sleeping on the separate ends of Louis' couch. I would go to JD's to make music, end up passing out and wake up with my back sore. Calling, trying to figure out just where you at. Shit made me mad. Seen you in the back of the ambulance to the hospital. I thought you weren't coming back. Next morning walked in just like nothing happened. You never admit the problems that you had and tell me that I'm being crazy if I ever act.
And I think that's why I had a lot of resentment and a lot of anger issues when I was a kid, you know. And I feel like for me, it was just something that I couldn't seem to fathom. And it's tough, you know. Like, you know, I'm someone that, bro, my mom did what she had to do. I'm even surprised. I had a good childhood. Like, you know, I had a PS2 growing up. I had things that a lot of people would say, bro, you were lucky to have. Because my mom, she did her thing. She'll go to work during the day. She'll go to work during the nighttime. She'll go to work over here, do this, do that, you know. And, you know, sometimes, bro, I used to take butter and bread to school. Literally, margarine, butter to school, and just bread. put that shit together, bro. 2 sandwiches, that was it. I used to get tea like, bro, nigga, you really eating butter and bread? But bro, sometimes we had to do what we had to do, bro. My mom was not rich. She was a single mother, bro. She was a single mother, you know. But I did get a food, bro. I did get a full meal every night. So regardless of what I took to school, bro, she made sure every night I got a full meal. I was fed. I was doing good. Christmas time, bro, she made sure she bought those gifts. She cooked. She did her thing, you know. And bro, there were times, bro, like she couldn't even afford clothes. But we had to go into literally into like, you know, like those little shops. Or sometimes you might see like outside they go like these clothes for free. It was embarrassing for us to go in there, open the little box, and try to pick out some free clothes. But we had to do what we had to do. You know, my mom was like, Josh, I didn't have the funds to take y'all niggas to, you know, to Nike, to Adidas, or to those fancy kind of stores, you know. And I'm grateful because it's like I learned to be uncomfortable in those situations, and I'm glad I wasn't spoiled as a kid. So, you know.
But now I got my own problems and I understand. Cause I try to protect you from anything bad.
There's nothing wrong with eating butter and bread. I'm not saying that. I'm saying like for me, like, you know, a lot of kids when I was young, they used to have like cookies, chips, fruits. You know, they used to have like a lot of shit. Well, I'm sitting like eating like literally 2 slices of bread just with butter inside. And they be like, nigga, is that enough? Like, what are they feeding you, bro? Are you broke or something? And like at first, I used to complain, but I used to ask my mom, like, yo, like, how come I don't get those nice snacks in my lunchbox? But as I grew older, I realized that, hey, man, like, we were really struggling, you know? And I was able to get a PSP, a PS2, and I was grateful for it that I even got that because I was complaining about taking sandwiches to school. But I realized that, yo, she still made sure I was fed, I had the essentials. But I was sleeping in the laundry because there was no room to even put me in a proper kind of bedroom. But, you know, she had to do what she had to do.
I don't know why I can't believe it. Oh yeah. Oh, nothing ever is this easy. No. I thought my nightmares were my dreams. I don't believe this ain't what it seems. No.
Facts, bro, facts. Bro, I'm grateful to have her. Because, you know, because bro, if I had my father, bro, it would have been worse. It would have been way worse, bro. He didn't even want me. So imagine if he was there. Bro, this shit is fire. Hold up, bro. This shit got me talking. Bro, this shit really got me talking about my personal issues, bro. This shit really got me talking, bro. This shit really got me talking. Holy. But as people say, bro, that's what like the music itself, that's what it can do to you, you know? It can make people open up. It can make people speak. So, you know. But yeah, bro, this shit really made me open up and speak for real.